Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. So there is another message that I want to share with you guys. It falls under that topic of domestic issues. If you are facing any challenges in your relationship or in your marriage, please do not hesitate to come to our WhatsApp number. Then you'll speak with us. Then we'll post your story here under domestic issues. Maybe you can get advice in the comment section. Then there is a message that was sent to me. The message reads like this: Brother Nashi, how are you? I am a man who is married to his beloved wife. I really love my wife, but there is one little thing that happened in our marriage at the time when we got married to each other. After we had a very good flamboyant wedding, then my brother, the worst thing happened to me. As a man who really loved God, I thought that this woman that I had prayed for, she was the one that God had given me, because this woman, she was a God-fearing woman. But now I think that she is a burden in my life, but I have not yet told her that she is like a burden in my life. And this thing now, it is becoming more like a thorn in my flesh because of the betrayal. This thing, it happened when we were on our honeymoon. My brother, our relationship was so perfect, because when I started attending at their church after I had moved from another city coming to the city where she was staying, then we met at church. The first day that I spoke with her, I saw that indeed she was a God-fearing woman. So I started asking her out, but she refused. She told me that if I really was serious about her, I had to approach the pastor. And if the pastor was going to give her the go-ahead, then she was going to date me. My brother, since I was a new guy in the church, I didn't want to act as if I had only came to that church so that I can start dating. So I went to that church. I think maybe it was somewhere around 7 months. I was worshiping in that same church at the same branch where she was going to. Then it happened so that the company which I was working for, then they transferred me again back to the city where I had been working all along before I had met her. When I was back in that city where I grew up in, then I started communicating with that woman who later became my wife. As we were communicating, we saw that our love was just too much, even though the pastor had not yet been informed, but we were in love like that. We used to call each other for hours and hours, and whenever she would call me, after chatting with each other, then she will tell me that we had to get on our knees so that we can pray. We used to pray about our relationship a lot. And I used to fast, and she told me that she used to fast, but with the things that I saw on our honeymoon, my brother, I don't know if this was the truth that she used to fast about our relationships. Maybe I am the one who is just judgmental. Does a woman who claims to be a God-fearing woman have that right to be given a second chance? Because I've been thinking about this. Everything was going to be okay on our honeymoon, but my brother, what I found on our honeymoon night, that thing didn't sit well with me. And now this thing, it is pushing me a lot whenever I am walking in the street, or if I am just driving my car. Sometimes I can give a lift to a woman whom I think that she might be of a young age. So whenever I give a lift to a woman who would be of a young age, then it just gives me second thoughts about my marriage. Because my brother, I was a man who was really faithful. Growing up, I thought that maybe as a man, I was going to lose my own virginity to the woman that I was going to get married to. All along, my fiancée, who later became my wife, she had told me and she had promised me, she had even told me that if I wanted, she can swear by the name of the Lord. And I said, no, there is no need for you to swear by the name of the Lord. She said that if you do not believe that I am still pure. I have never been opened by any man. You are the only one who will be the first man that I am ever going to sleep with. If you do not believe it, then I will swear by the name of the Lord that I have never gone to bed with another man. But my brother, I think that this was just a lie, because the way that I found her out to be, my brother, there was something that had entered into there. And I think that there was something that was really big that had entered into there, because my wife, she was not pure when we went on our honeymoon. When we got at the hotel where we were staying for our honeymoon, my wife did a lot of funny things. Like the first night, she started complaining, and she said that she was on her period. She said that she was too nervous about the wedding, and it was more like a big day, and she was so nervous, so she had gotten on her period. Then it was fine. For 2 days, she was on her period. Then on the third day, she said that the blood was not a lot, so maybe we could do it. So when the evening came, me and her, we really had a very good time. But whenever I would try to insert my manhood into her private parts, she will just keep on jumping around the bed, acting as if like she was in pain. My brother, finally, we then did it. But the moment that I went into her private parts, I then saw that there was something that had entered into there. She was not pure, but still she kept on acting up as if she was in pain. But there was no blood, there was nothing. This, I am being honest with you, my brother. There was no blood. She was just pretending as if she was in pain. So this betrayal that she gave me, I think I have never been able to heal from that betrayal, because throughout the honeymoon, she actually tried walking as if she was in pain. Pain from what, my brother? A woman who had slept with a man before. Why was she acting up like she was in pain? Even now, my brother, if you see her giving out sermons, she'll keep on saying that, even if you ask my husband, ask him, there he is. If he did not found out that I was not pure on our honeymoon night, my brother, what does she expect me to do? To stand up in the middle of her sermon and then give my own account of what happened when we were at our honeymoon. So I think that she just takes that advantage. Like she keeps on trying to prove this point that she was pure when we were on our honeymoon. My brother, I don't know what to do about this betrayal that happened to me. Now this thing, I can see that it is affecting me a lot. And please advise me, how do I sort out this mess? Dear listeners, right there was a message that we received from our dear brother. If you have any issue that is affecting you in your relationship or in your marriage, please do not hesitate to contact us. Then you will just tell us that this is a domestic issue, and we will post it here on this channel so that you can get advice in the comment section. Please let us try to speak with our dear brother in the comment section.